The easy answer is you just know. They feel different, they smell different, they ask all the wrong questions, your spidey sense goes off. Today we have a question from Kelly in Toronto. Let's hear from Kelly.
My name is Kelly. I'm from Quarterback Digital in Toronto. And you always say, price the client, not the job. So how do you know if you're dealing with a price shopper or a client that legitimately needs a break because of the difficult times that we're in? And I guess the second part of my question is, if they're looking for your full-scale services, is now the right time to actually provide a discount even though they're a new client? Thanks, guys.
Thank you for that question, Kelly. So two-part question, really. Number one, how do you know if you're dealing with a price buyer? And number two, is it appropriate given the COVID pandemic? Is now the right time to cut price to win a new client? So first part of the question, a price buyer, as we all probably know, is somebody who values price above everything. And the opposite end of the spectrum from a price buyer is a value buyer. Now, a value buyer doesn't care so much about the price they pay. They're more focused on the return on investment. So we also in the middle have this idea of a poker player. That term comes from Reed Holden, who's written a few good books on pricing. And a poker player is a value buyer who's just really good at negotiating. They sometimes look or feel like a price buyer. So the first part of your question, Kelly, how do you know if you're dealing with a price buyer versus a value buyer? Well, the easy answer is you just know. They feel different, they smell different, they ask all the wrong questions, your spidey sense goes off early on in the conversation. The second part of my answer to the first part of your question is, it doesn't really matter if you're not able to discern whether this is a price buyer, a poker player, or a value buyer. If your radar is going off and you think it's a price buyer, you make sure that when you structure your 3-option proposal, just like I talk about in Pricing Creativity, that in the cheapest option in your proposal, you will have the client's ridiculous price. And at that price, he's got this big list of things that he would like to get from you. But you show what you can deliver profitably at that price in the cheapest option. In the middle option, you show everything that the client wants, and then you show the right price, your price. So deliver your 3-option proposal and see what happens. When a price buyer asks you for everything in the middle column at the price in the cheapest column, the answer is no, you don't budge at all. If it's a value buyer and you're really appreciating the conversation, there's this natural to and fro, give and take, you're both trying to solve the problem together, then it might make sense to move some things from column to column, adjust the price accordingly, or give a break that way. Now, the second part of your question, Kelly, is should you be giving a discount in these unusual economic times? Back to Pricing Creativity, one of the, it's not a rule, but one of the pieces of guidance in Pricing Creativity is never discount. But when you do, do it right. And what I mean by that, 2 things. Number one, don't discount to win new business. You save discounts for your very best clients at those times when they need a break from you. I recognize that this might be a rare time in history where you might have to discount to win new business. So if you do, the second part of this rule, when I say do it properly, I mean make sure that you document all of your discounts in all written communications, right from the email and most importantly to the invoice. Because if you do not document the discount in the invoice, when that client comes back to buy that service from you again, they will conveniently forget that that was a discounted price. So I hope that helps. A rather long answer to a very good short but 2-part question. Good luck, Kelly. If the rest of you have questions that you would like me or Shannon to answer, go to winwithoutpitching.com/AMA for Ask Me Anything. And be sure to hit the bell right here on YouTube so that you are notified the next time we post a video.